Hello, possums.
Hi, Piranical Plunderers.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, so according to my notes, after the fight was over, Zafrino offered to join our crew and call in a replacement for himself for the church. We found out that the cult sacrifice is actually Captain Isabella Valencia of the Maiden's Gem. She has a map tattooed on her back. It appears she's not my captain. I don't have to respect her.
Hell yeah.
I choose to.
Fills me with rage.
Okay, so the map appears to be drawn by Sahagan from an underwater perspective. She was kidnapped by them and tattooed and left as a castaway. That's when she lost her ship and crew. She was then found and arrested by a trade guild. And that's the last thing she remembers before she woke up being sacrificed. Of all our plans, she agreed to help us break into the prison to get a Sims crew in return for helping her find her crew. She was dead set against letting us get a copy of her map tattoo, as she considered it cursed and wants no part in it, nor anyone else messing with it. We also sent out a message by bird to tell her crew to meet us at an island. That's all of my notes.
I say return the good pirate to her ship. Or, return the good captain to her ship.
No, actually, the contention was over the tattoo. As soon as the thing came up about breaking people out of prison, she's like, "You guys are crazy. I'm in."
Yeah.
Well, I think we should get to her ship first, because then her whole crew can help us break people out of prison.
Yeah, like one free captain's good. An entire crew of a free captain is better.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, we have crew, don't we have crew? We have crew.
No, yes, but her crew is better. And also, it's more crew.
And also, if her crew is expended in this fight, then our crew maybe doesn't have to be expended in this fight.
All very good points.
Yeah, it's worth remembering she's a pirate lord, so her crew are probably better than us at shit. Like, they're probably higher level.
They're probably more well known. And like,
don't be so defeatist.
This isn't a bad thing. She and her crew are probably much more well known, which means the people we're attacking will prioritize her crew.
Yeah, well, they're also on a meta level. We know they're better because they're a walking quest reward. So, like,
so we go on our way to find her crew at hopefully the island we designated.
Not Isla Cordova. Where are we going?
I don't know. I don't know what island you designated.
So what we figured out is I rolled for it is basically it is like a half mile across little spit of sand that may have been used at one point as like a neutral ground for pirates to meet, but it's not really notable or important enough to bother like being on anyone's radar. It's just a place that if we set it, another pirate would go, "Oh shit, yeah, it's that place where like Black Bart got scurvy at one time."
What?
It's essentially me being like, it's like Denny's off I-4. Like we're meeting at like that one Denny's, like that one gas station off 95 where the clerk has like the lazy eye and the skull tattoo. Exactly. That's the yes. It's a criminal activity. It's not supposed to narrow it down.
All right, so off we go to find the crew.
Oh.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. That was me. I moved the boat. Oh, you moved the boat. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I did. Trippy, man.
Okay, so how long do we want to stay? Like, okay, so if we ask her where her crew usually like hangs out, so we have an approximation of like how long it would take them to reach us.
Okay.
Okay, so trying to navigate the map. Okay.
Ooh.
And are we where our ship is right now?
Yeah.
Okay. So, how long a trip would it take to get from there to us? Okay.
See, we have a sheet for that.
Okay. So,
What are we waiting on? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
And there's no chance of them like showing up to meet us. Like, why are we now rushing off to meet them?
No, that's the amount of time it'll take them to get to us.
Oh, should we figure out something to? I mean, we could probably figure out like other recon to do in the meantime. So when they get to us, we're closer to just being able to launch the assault. Like, there's gotta be other prep we can do in the meantime. Well, I think we should. I mean, unless anyone has any objection, I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to try and we gather some more intel about what exactly we're breaking into.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really know shit about it.
That's what I was about to suggest, but I realized my microphone wasn't working and a whole bunch of shit. So, I don't believe in putting the main ship in danger because, well, not my ship. And for recon, a smaller ship, today a smuggler ship, might be a little bit better for it.
Do we have a random smuggler ship?
A Sims ship.
Oh.
Right. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm sure they get resupplied Katoris from Pesh.
Ooh.
So with the right gear and the correct flags and a quick paint job,
I love where your head is at.
we can take the Stormrunner and do some recon. What do you all think?
It sounds pretty good. I
But
feel like
you'd have to leave this ship here.
there's also the consideration that most of us, as I gesture to the main party of our crew, are very memorable looking, and so it would probably be best if just the most human looking people went on this recon mission.
And then, I don't know about.
And I lost my ear.
It was like an eye, like his eye is weird now. Like he could just wear an eye patch.
I mean, no, that was a joke that we made because Ben couldn't think of any way to like take something away from a guy who's just a human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up.
You lose the one thing that makes you who you are as a rogue. Your parents, they're dead? No. They're back to
Well,
life.
I never said my parents were dead. They were just missing.
didn't have to.
So,
Now they're down.
wow. I wouldn't go that far.
As the zombie shambling up, Asim, how about you throw around the pigskin with your old man?
All right. So moving forward from that, plus my poster's probably posted all over Pesh because of the scenes that we made there.
Well,
but I can cover up my face. I don't know.
I mean, don't you
I'm pretty
normally
sure I
wear
pissed
a
some people
mask
off.
and a cape and giant armor? Like, if you go in normal clothes, they won't recognize you.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying.
Yes,
I'll
we're
be fine.
I'm agreeing with you.
Okay. But I need some people to go with me because I don't think I'm going to survive this on my own.
Okay, so we can definitely send you with our 2 newest goons. Wait, we got at least 1 more before we left, right? So, like, our 3 newest goons. I think so.
Yeah, well, no, we only have 2. We only have 2 mooks.
Okay. Yeah.
We only have
Yeah,
2
names and everything.
named. We only have 2 named mooks.
No, we have crew that's been named. They're all named. They're on the Chimera list
Oh,
under
shit.
the ship tracks.
I didn't know that.
Under crew.
Nice. I did not see that coming.
And that's not even counting whoever's on like a Seams crew.
Yeah, he's in prison.
Yeah.
Right. So, this is my suggestion. First, we need colors and a paint job. Let's start with that. Let's go hunting.
Ben, is there any way that I would know, or maybe Gilitor would know, basically who does the resupply? Is it done in-house by the Legion, or is that a thing they like outsource to like Pesci traders? I fucking dare you to ask me to roll a skill check right now.
There's only like 3 of those.
Yeah.
Huh.
Hmm. Okay, so yeah, disguising ourselves as a Legion ship is out because they use very distinctive looking ships.
Now I've got a question for you. My old captain used to have dealings with them
Okay.
because he smuggled shit. Would he have ever made a trip to there to bring, say, extra special goods that you normally couldn't get anywhere else?
Just pack of smokes in your ass.
You mean contraband? Okay. So he never. Hmm.
It's kind of why it makes a good prison, I guess.
So I have an idea. We steal a Legion ship.
I just kind of glance over at Captain Gelator.
On board.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
Everybody
how bricked up is the captain right now? Yeah. Oh, yes, you do.
Let's take them out.
I am so in.
Okay. Well, here's the problem. All right. Well, here's the problem with doing that. Right. Problem with hunting down a Phaedron war galley is they don't call themselves a legion for nothing. If one of them doesn't report back, everyone knows about it. So, okay, I have an even dumber idea.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
If we're gonna take out a legion ship, what's the best way to keep What's the best way to keep anybody from catching you in a robbery? You make it so they don't realize they got robbed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I like where this is going.
Should the Ocean's 11 theme music be playing in the background while you're talking about this?
but it's played on like a mandolin and a fiddle, so it sounds like a sea shanty.
There you go.
Okay. Well, that's not exactly what I was saying. Oh, so that's one option. Here's my other option. Is I was gonna say we can wait to see like either if there is a storm or like choppy water or something. Basically, we get onto a Phaedron ship in the middle of a storm, take it, and then, or that's like near enough to a storm that could have been conceivably gotten wrecked in it. And if we just scatter a bunch of like dyed red sail and like scrap pieces of lumber among the rocks, and then by the time they go to check in what's going on, their thought will just be, oh, well, there's a bunch of wreckage here and like scattered Phaedron armor everywhere. The ship got caught in some choppy water, crashed on the rocks, and swept out to sea. Well, I was going to say we could just check to see, like, this is luck withholding that happens, but it's an option. Your idea is way smarter, though.
We take a ship.
Everything's fine here. How are you doing?
No. You see, at that point, we send Scuttle.
No, because the idea is to not be conspicuous. But no, Gelator's idea is good. Is we get on, if we can do it quietly enough, then we just have to report in, basically just make up some excuse as to why they would take longer on their, it means either giving a reason why they took longer on their patrol than normal, or operating in a very tight window of, we need to figure out where is the point where a Phaedron like messenger galley or whatever we want to get is far enough off the shore and like away from everyone that no other ships are going to notice our ship there. And basically when it's in a blind spot, and then we have to get in and get out before it has time to exit that blind spot.
So here,
So we'd have to get a Cartoris restocking ship. Like for this to work, is what you're saying.
this is my idea.
Okay.
By the way, I think I can say this for all of us. We're all sitting on the island, chilling, talking this all over, trying to figure this out while we're waiting for the other person. So time is ticking away.
Prisoners. Not a bad idea.
So I've got a question, Ben, real quick. So I'm gonna. This is getting a little ridiculous, but fucking amazing. So
This is
I've
going.
got a question.
It's gone very. We've started planning an entire separate campaign while waiting for the NPCs to show up.
Yep.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like we've skipped some levels.
Okay. So this point that I marked on the map, do you think we could get, and this is just a theory, both our ships in this area, but only have one of the restock ships or prison transports follow the Stormrunner into that area while the Chimera lays in wait? Because I figure that's not a port because it's a mountain range. Yes, because I'm assuming the Stormrunner is a little bit faster since it's smaller. So it can just keep... Oh. Then I could be wrong. Yeah, I
We have a
guess.
small ship with giant sails.
Yes. Okay. Oh, okay. What do you guys think about that plan?
So run it by us one more time.
All right. So the Chimera goes to this point and lays in wait because I don't want it in full view of Pesh. Open sea may not be our best bet. Okay. So we could literally have it here. We could have it here.
I can't see where you. Oh, there we go.
So we ambush a ship in this circle.
Specifically, a prison galley.
Yes.
Again, this is giving us a really tight window because they're expecting prisoners to get there at a certain time.
Listen, we're not going to be not hitting this ship with cannon fire, okay?
No, I know.
There's
What I'm
going
just
to be
saying.
damage. When we get to the port, we say we were attacked by pirates, and here are our prisoners.
Okay.
That's the thought I have. Be honest. The best lie has some truth to it.
Continue.
All right. Capture it. We set sail for Gatoris, and that's where my plan ends. The rest of it, I'm kind of shady on the details. Getting there's the easy part. Unintentional.
Yeah. Unfortunately, if we were looking for that, we'd never be able to find it because it's a party of mostly men.
Wow. Wow.
For those of you with small children, I'd want to tune out this portion broadcast.
What is that? What's that? What is it? What's that famous poem? The little man in the boat.
The what?
I'm referencing the Old Man in the Sea, which is a famous nautical poem by referring to it as the little man in the boat, which is also a name for the clitoris.
Yes.
The man in the boat.
Sailors. So once we land there, we're gonna have to be very careful because they're gonna know we're. If we get too close to any of them.
Yeah. Well, the good
Our
news is we
captain
haven't
died.
Well, the good news is we have at least one member of the crew who is Phaedron. And then for the rest of us, if I don't talk, then it's at least no goat legs. So I'm going to have to remain completely out of sight.
That's fine.
Gelf. But that's your great. Lan kind of looks at you in a way that says that he's known. Like, no, you did it in front of us. Is that you can turn back into a normal human?
Yeah, but that's on land.
Yeah, it's an island. What if we just put dirt up your nose?
Nose plugs.
Have you ever tried? Great. You know what? Lan, out of curiosity, just takes like a handful of like sand and just, you know what? He wraps it in like a rag and then kind of cups it so it's like a little bag and then just holds it up under the captain's nose. So we'd have to like stop. Okay. Step 1, stop by an island to collect inland sand or inland fresh soil. Step 2.
We're already at an island. We can do that.
No. He just said it can't be scented with the smell of the sea.
Well, we dig a hole. We take the dirt from out of the hole.
Yes.
Ye crab.
Well, there's always room.
You know what?
There's
You know
always
what?
room for loopholes.
I just like the idea where he's just like, I don't know how the curse works because I never actually intended to turn back. I never intended to turn it off, so why would I pay attention?
Nice.
Oh my lord.
So once we get to the prison, I'm going to screw up that name unintentionally, intentionally. Yes. Anyway, moving along. Question. Other than restocking prison ships, I'm assuming they have patrols. Also, war galleys? Damn it. This may not be good for recon, but this is definitely how we can retake the prison.
So I was gonna say maybe for now we're just gonna pivot to like what's better for just recon?
A small boat from the coast, that mountain range. If the Storm Runner was in that coast area, like right, why won't my circle move anymore? There it goes. In there. So if the Storm Runner was in there, like in the bottom cornerish, could a small dinghy make it to the prison? We got time. At night? All right, we need more information, and getting to it to do the recon does not look like it's possible. Getting inside should be easy. I say we take down a war galley anyway, because
Yeah.
and not
It's gonna be
murder
hard.
all of the crew at first. I know we're all about murdering the entire military. Get that, but we're
I
gonna
don't-
have questions
Just
first.
want to know. I don't have specific. I just want to know. I don't have specific beef with the military.
Same.
Just like
I just
putting
want
that out
to-
there. That like I'm not a fan of. I'm not really like I'm not a fan of theirs by any means, but like I don't. Like that's y'all. You know what I mean? Like
That's fine.
I also don't particularly care about them. I just want to eat the strong ones.
yeah. Okay. You know what?
Can you put another circle around Pesh for their patrols? Trying to figure the best ambush point. So right there.
Thread the needle.
Threading a very fine needle there.
That tiny little Lagrange point between Cartoris and Pesh.
Y'all ready to do some hunting?
Yeehaw.
All right, boys and girls.
Light them up.
Sure.
So Ben, what do we got to do to hunt this thing down? And do we have any fish for Scuttle? He's looking hungry.
I mean, that's not hard to achieve. We're surrounded by water. We just do a little fishing.
We should feed Scuttle.
Sure, I'll fish. I will fish, and we can feed Scott.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've probably forgotten to feed him in the past couple of days.
I'm sure he also. Oh wait, he's in a cage, isn't he? Never mind. But I mean, the rest of the crew knows how to take care of the ship. They can catch some fish and toss it in his direction.
We have a mook that's just permanently on like scuttle patrol.
Oh, okay. Good.
What, a pillory?
What won't it let you delete, Ben? No.
Oh yeah. What?
Yes, 4 and 4. Yeah, they're both at the 6 o'clock position on each circle.
It's a door.
Why is your cat Christopher Walken?
I'll be right back.
No, you see the door. The door is closed. You see. Fascinating.
If that were the case, my cat would have to be voice acted by Gilbert Gottfried.
Interesting.
Except I don't think that's possible. Didn't he die?
He is very dead. He's dead as
Oh, dearie me. That's... Oh, dear.
I mean, fair. Why is your dog problematic? Or your cat, sorry. Why is your cat problematic?
Your cat is broken.
I'm back.
Hmm.
Oh, dear. Four. Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, hang on. Aren't we specifically hunting down like a prison galley? Oh boy.
It's a waiting game. You watch and wait and watch and wait. Wait and watch. Oh, let's see.
Well, for watching and waiting, probably perception.
Maybe can we go back to the what is it? Pesh is the island? Can we go back to Pesh and maybe I use Streetwise to just hang out for a bit and see if I can catch any Thadron soldiers bitching about like I gotta do another fucking run past, this week. Like eavesdropping and rumor gathering. Yeah.
Petch is off limits to us.
Too bad, too. They have the best fudge.
Is there another
And,
place?
and
Is there another
hence
place,
the circles.
is there another place near Phaedros where we can, like, can I still use Streetwise to do that? If we can find a place near, let's see, Cordova, Ela, maybe Ela Verona, because they'd probably have to pass by there. Like, I'm thinking, like, if they're coming from, maybe, like, either if they're coming from Alakir or, like, even if they're coming from over in like Taldane or whatever, Isla Verona is a decent enough place for a resupply that we haven't pissed anybody off yet. Hmm. Well,
Yeah, let's not go there.
Well, yeah, no, fair enough.
They're not going to like us either.
Well, would they be inherently hostile? Would they be inherently hostile towards us?
Only if we're flying the colors, I think.
Ben? Like if we just roll in and we're like, oh yeah, we're just random like traders or sailors.
Okay.
Could go to the Phaedron main. I'm down to go to the Phaedron mainland. I mean,
The prison ships?
Ben, can I roll history to check what's a good island or port near here where either rumors about like Phaedron movements or else soldiers go to hang out when they're on shore leave? Yeah. I think Isla Verona is my vote. Like I said,
Some people might gather.
well, either that or even if it's a Rosonian garrison, that's other soldiers. And if we hang out there and like I play a little song on my flute or whatever, and we buy a couple of rounds of drinks for people, you're bound to hear some pissed off naval officer be like, "These goddamn Phaedrons like clogging up the water. I gotta like, sail halfway around the thing just to not run into them."
We're all dead.
Well, do you mean disguise ourselves like us individually, or just like, well, or so just make us not pirates? That's not that hard.
Hey, Gov cleans up pretty good.
Wait, we're not? I was worried about Gilth.
Well, out of the main party, he's one of the ones that's the easiest time passing, especially now. Mm-hmm.
Drives me no end of bonkers. I really hate this.
Mm-hmm. You just like pat Gelf on the shoulder. I can sympathize with you. I can't empathize with you, but like, I would also think that would suck if it had happened to me.
Thank you.
I'm down for a wacky misadventure of like, the part of Little Mermaid where Sebastian the Crab winds up in the kitchen and has to outsmart the chef. Well, then you would just be a man. Yeah, you could just become a friend. But the docks is probably what we'll get the anyway.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Bluff.
I have a +9 to bluff.
Wait, how notable is a steamship? Yeah,
So we take the Stormrunner.
it's at the very least easier to disguise it. Yeah, yeah. All right, hell yeah then.
Wow. So who has the highest bluff?
Mm-hmm. I am only +2 unless I'm mimicking sounds.
I have a +10.
You go for it.
Can I? Is there any way? Can I just? Is it possible? Is it possible for me to use like, if I get like a set of harem pants or whatever, to just like have like some billowy pants that, if someone looks hard enough and notices the hooves, then it'll be a problem. But they might not notice like that way they won't notice like the hairy legs and the digitigrade feet. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm human passing. Yeah. All right. Well, that we know of.
It really should. Me.
Not
Me.
talking.
Me. I'm not staying on the ship.
I'm going. Uh, yeah. Okay. It's normally Dex, right? Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Mhm. Ooh, I can make that. Oh, skills, history.
Oh boy.
I mean, this is heavy.
We're in the belly of the beast.
Something big must be happening.
The hell is going on? Yeah. Okay. Here we go, boys. Easy money.
Goody.
Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wonderbar. Let's go to the nearest pub and find out what the scuttlebutt is. Ah! Surely, there's some place that we can acquire libations. Everyone's a straight man.
What, in 2023? He said everyone's a straight man. I said, what, in 2023?
Meio mastro.
But not Latin. That's a different place. So it's Latin if you remove the French like God intended.
Wow.
I just knew he was teeing up something offensive. I just knew it.
Offensive to who? The French? They know what
They'll
they
just
did.
surrender.
That's true.
All right. Anyway, so what are we reading?
The Full Sail. So, out of curiosity, Ben, if I were to, let's say, or if Gelf, as a man of learning, were to, attempt to conduct a class here by like offering to teach people maybe some useful skills in exchange for the information we're looking for, would you be able to say this is Full Sail University? I don't fucking know.
You made a serious error in your judgment, Lynn. The serious error in your judgment is that I actually like people. I don't. I think people are horrible.
Fair. I didn't say you like people. I said you would be able to teach people because you're a man of learning.
Fuck them.
If there's one thing I learned if there's one thing I've learned in my educational career, it is that liking people is not necessarily a prerequisite to working as a teacher.
This is a fact.
Meanwhile, we're in the I'm sorry, what was the name of the tavern again? I forgot.
The Full Sail.
The Full Sail. Oh, I'm sorry, you're looking for something. I hope it's not me.
It is not me. Doesn't have a fan on. I live in South Florida. I refuse to apologize for my actions.
Understandable.
I just hate it when my thing lights up. I am thirsty. How about you, gentlemen?
I think honestly just doing a walk around first is just because I think getting the general like tone of the place in terms of like, do random people on the street
Eavesdropping.
do they smile at strangers? Does everyone keep their head down? Like, what's the best approach here, kind of thing? Like, I want to just walk around and get the general vibe of the city. Like, go to a market, buy an apple, walk around eating it, that sort of thing. That makes sense to me. It's insight because I'm trying to get something, not give something. Well, yeah, it's insight is I'm trying to get a vibe. Streetwise is I'm trying to project a vibe. And performance is I'm trying to create a vibe. Well, like in terms of if I were to start randomly singing, would be and like put on a bar. Not that saying that I'm doing this, but like, is this the kind of city where people would like stop and listen, or is it like, what the fuck are you do? Like how? Like if I go up and want to like strike up a conversation with a shopkeep and I clearly have a foreign accent, is it a place where people are like generally receptive to foreigners, or is he suspicious and kind of closed? What? Mm-hmm.
If they only knew.
Oh,
Perfect.
Okay. So
How
if
pleasantly refreshing.
so, gathering like information is going to be fairly easy. It seems like. Well, I mean, if my plan is to essentially hang out near a bunch of soldiers and wait to hear them like bitching and kvetching about like the Phaedron Legion patrols, it doesn't seem like this is, or like at least people doing that. It doesn't seem like this is a place where people are too reserved about that. It sounds like people are just kind of free to like, yeah, why would we suspect anyone is like listening for nefarious intent? Okay, cool. Then yeah, we can head up to the tavern.
To the tavern where we drink.
Mm-hmm.
Just to meet something simple. I would figure we'd go to the bar. Gentlemen, same?
Um, can I try and spot like, is there a collection of either soldiers or at least like nautical-looking type who are like you know what? I'm looking for Navy guys. So like, is there a collection of them near the bar where I can eavesdrop, or is it going to be necessary to get a table? Okay, then the bar's fine. Yeah. Well, no, yeah, then the bar's fine.
Order a drink. And now I wish to listen. Particularly for foreign languages, because I've got that funky earring that lets me understand everything.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Undercommon.
Just got that.
I said undercommon.
Oh. Troop movements. Troop movements in particular.
Well, specifically, yeah,
Adrian,
I'm trying to parse out like, because basically we can't really like, these guys probably aren't going to be talking about like where the Phaedrons are, but they're probably going to be talking about where they're not. Ooh, do I want to burn my daily natural 20 on this? Oh no, wait, nope, can't anyway because it has to be Dungeoneering or Arcana. Yeah, so. Mm-hmm. No, but there's no mention of Katoris. But they're not going into specifics still. Okay. Okay, so it kind of devolves into just like. But it's just. But they're saying it's like a straight shot back and forth. Damn. Okay, so it's between Passion Card Taurus. That does not leave us. That does not leave us much wiggle room. Shit. Okay. Yeah, it's basically just confirming what we knew. Fuck. Is there anything else you guys need or that you can think of? No, I got you. I'm trying to figure out. Well, okay, the end goal that we're trying to figure out is to discern if there's a situation where a Phaedron war galley or like a prison galley would be like either away from the established route or in a position where it is alone. Like that's the, or like are they taking prisoners maybe from another location besides Kesh? Like are there prisoners that are not just Jaskaran? Are there maybe prisoners being brought there, transferred from a prison in the Phaedron mainland or something like that? Okay, but there's the 10%. Oh, it's not like things they're talking about? No, but you're saying like that's 90% of them are from there. I'm saying do any of them mention like the 10% of like, oh man, did you hear? I heard a rumor they're bringing in a ship from like that has like this weird guy on it. Oh, that's fucking crazy. Like that's like, yeah.
So, quick question. When was the last time Razone and Pesh fought? Do they have skirmishes? No, Razone and the Phaedron. Okay.
Okay, so
what other information do we need? We need to. Have we determined what the difference in appearance is between a prison galley and a standard war galley is?